You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. Broadcasting live with the podcast broadcast from the world's most famous beach. Well, it's just over there. And the world center of racing, it's just over there. And now, obviously, the epicenter of the podcast universe, Daytona Beach, Florida. Well, maybe that's pushing it just a little bit, but if you can't have some fun, why do it, right? So today, No School Classic, have you ever found yourself just worn out? Like, how long can I do this? When's this going to end? A client of mine just the other day said, Scott, I was yelling at God. When's this going to stop? I said, you were yelling at God? He said, yeah, I don't know what to feel about that. I said, well, I don't think God will mind if you yell at God. I don't think so. I thought God already knows anyway. So just yell. Have a good time. Today, what? All right. So, yeah, if you're kind of stuck and worn out, I mean, it happens. Don't feel bad about it. It happens to everybody. But I'm going to give you a different mindset today, if that's okay. It's kind of what I do. It is the Daily Boost from motivationtomove.com, where we practice the world's simplest success recipe. Stand up, take a step, repeat. Keep going till you get what you want. But Scott, how do I do that? A lot of people ask that question, and it's really, I just sounded like Christopher Walken there, didn't I? A lot of people ask that question. You just listen to the Daily Boost every day. I'll get you there. My name is Scott Smith. Good to have you. Check this out. Paula sent me a note. She's from the UK. That's where they speak that English. I don't even know how we understand each other, but we do. She's a client. She says, Scott, I just finished my perfect week planner, 3rd week in a row. Boom. Just like that. Life-changing. Just poof. It's all gone. My weekends are free now. This is crazy. Thank you for the amazing and epic tool. That's what we call a testimony. If you would like to write me one like that, go to perfectweekplanner.com, get the free thing, do it. In about 3 weeks, you'll send me a note. I promise. By the way, you can use it to do your homework. Your homework is this. If you haven't done your homework before, sit down for a minute after this podcast is over and just simply say, how is my life going? And it may be awful. Ew, yuck. Don't ask. That's why I'm here, Scott, on this motivational thing so you can get me out of my icky life. Okay, we'll do it. Give me a few minutes, okay? However, it may be going great. The point is this. If you don't know where you are, you can't get where you want to go. So I'm saying give yourself about a minute today and just say, how's my life going? Sit back, close your eyes, let it flow into you. Make a note or two. And then stand up, take a step, and repeat. Oh man, that tiring thing. Wearing yourself, seriously, my client the other day was yelling at God. Now, at first, I didn't know what to say about that. But then I kind of thought about it and said, we all yell, don't we? Whether we yell out loud or we yell on the inside or "Rrr," we just get tired. Life is a marathon, right? It's not a sprint, and yet, man, some of us are sprinting. It happens sometimes that you find yourself doing both at the same time. How weird is that? Sprinting and marathon. You ask any marathon runner, they'll say, no, you don't sprint till 50 yards from the end. Or if you're like me, your wife sprints 50 yards from the end of the 5K without telling you she's right behind you, and she beats you at the last minute. True story. So I've been living on this planet for a good amount of time, and so have you. It is a long game, and it's made up of day-to-day sprints. What's a sprint? Well, it could be like you want a big bank balance. And in most cases, the way you get a big bank balance is you make small deposits over a long period of time, right? It could be that you want to lose weight. If you want to lose weight, you make small reductions over a long period of time, unless you're on Ozempic. If you want to get a promotion at your job, you do well every single day, unless you know somebody and you watch those TV shows. The challenge happens when you haven't defined the marathon you're running. I get it. You were just born one day. Hey, nobody told me I was running a marathon. I never wanted to run a marathon. In fact, Scott, if you listen to me, one of my biggest goals in life, and having my hip replaced last year is really helping, is to never to run a marathon in my entire life. And I'm almost there. It's a great goal to accomplish. But we weren't born with a goal. We weren't told it was a marathon, were we? Lack of a specific goal leads to daily activity that may or may not lead you to your destination. Why? Because you don't know your destination. I call that common sense. It's just true. I'm just speaking the words you're thinking, but I have this innate ability to be happy about it somehow, no matter what happens. If that's happening to you, you may be worn out. You may be frustrated. You may be wondering when things will turn around. You may want to yell at God like my client wanted to do and did, actually. I still would be afraid to do that. I don't know. It scares me just a little bit. There's good news, though. I think that kind of thinking means you're on the right track. What? Explain yourself, Scott. Okay. Certain stamina is required to reach any goal, right? Are you tracking me on that? I hate saying that. Are you tracking me? I'm going to go back to my roots. Are you digging me? There you go. And social society today, it kind of celebrates the ability to put up with everything and work really hard. They call it the grind, the hustle. There's two groups of people in this world now, the grind and the hustle people, and the people that don't. It's someplace in between, isn't it? I don't know, but it's life. It's being human. There's a problem with this kind of thinking. It's not working for a lot of people. There's a word I use. It's one of the bigger words I use. It's just a 75-cent word. I think it is. It's not sustainable behavior. There it is, sustainable. Sooner or later, you will decide to make a change. Usually, it's going to be abruptly. And if you're one of my clients and you're talking to me and you should pay me a decent amount of money to do it, I will eventually say, dude, that's not sustainable. You know it as well as I do. So here is the truth, and then we're going to dig in a little bit deeper. You ready? You will change when you wear yourself out.
Zootopia 2 has come home to Disney Plus.
Let's go!
Get ready for a new case.
We're gonna crack this case and prove we're the greatest partners of all time!
New friends.
You are... Gary the Snake. And your last name? The Snake.
Dream team.
And new habitats.
Zootopia has a secret reptile population.
You can watch the record-breaking phenomenon at home.
You're clearly working at
Zootopia 2, now available on Disney Plus, rated PG.
Reluctant, fearful, hard-headed. You'll change when you wear yourself out. You will only put up with less than satisfying for only so long. Eventually, you will wear yourself out and you'll be done. When you've had enough, even if timing is not perfect, and it usually isn't, you will change when you wear yourself out. You know it. I know it. That guy knows. Everybody else probably knows it way before you know it. You know what it is, right? It's I'm done. I'm out of here. It's over. You know those moments, right? Can I ask you a question? How many moments are you living in that right now? Those change when you wear yourself out moments. Are you there right now? Got a couple in your life? Most people do. It's going to change eventually. One day, I don't know what to do, Scott. I don't want to change. It's going to upset the apple cart. It's going to rock the boat. Rock the boat, baby, rock the boat. It's going to do all that stuff. But you know it's going to happen anyway. One day it doesn't matter. I didn't want to change, but then I had to. Boom, it's going to happen. So the marathon we call life is going to continue until it doesn't. That means one day you're going to die. Or you make some changes. So I'm going to give you a choice right now. You can make 3 changes, or you can just wait till die. Which would you like to do? Seriously, come on, that's a common sense thing. Scott, that's not very motivational. You said I'm going to die. No, that's honest and truthful. So get your butt moving today so you can live while you're alive, okay? Whoa, get off the pedestal, Scott. Okay, come on back down. I'm helping you out. We speak the truth around here. Ain't never heard no motivation like this, have you? Wasn't my dad's either. I had to learn it myself. So if we're not going to die, at least today, we may as well make some changes. Deal? Come on. What else you going to do? Let's go ahead and make some changes. Number 1, define your destination with clarity. If you can't define your destination with clarity, if you don't know your big goal, if you don't know what your purpose and your passion, all that stuff is, that's hard to do. That's why I have a coaching group called Fix Your Passion. We help people do that. But I get it. It's hard to do. If you don't know it, don't freak out about it. That's just what you do. Let me explain that for you for the people who don't get that. If you don't know it, don't freak out. If you don't have any options, just go figure out your options. But that takes too long. That's boring. I don't know. I need to fix it today. You will, as long as you keep looking for it. So define your destination. Get some clarity to it. Destination could be very small. It could be just for today, or it could be your whole lifetime. It's up to you. In most cases, I would say it's not going to be your whole life. If you're trying to define your whole life, don't worry about it. It's already being done. Think about it this way. Every action you take today is defining your life. So if you're doing bad stuff all day, the day you die, they're gonna say good things about your funeral. They are. But when you go to the wake after they've done the service and they buried you, right? All those good things are be gone. He was a good guy, but man, did he ever do that? It's going to happen, right? So define your destination, because that's going to create your legacy. Number 2, match your daily activity with your goals. That's kind of simple, right? Just match your activity with your goals. It just makes sense. If you're doing what you say you want to do every single day, it makes sense you're going to be happy, right? I know sometimes we just do so much common sense around here. It's like, what are you saying? No. You mean if I do the stuff I love to do every single day, I'll be happy, then I'll get what I want, and I'll leave a legacy? Man, he was happy. Yeah. I know it's not popular on the internet to speak the truth, particularly when you're a boomer with a big mouth. Finally, accept that if things don't go your way, you're going to change directions anyway. Doesn't matter. Because you're going to change when you wear yourself anyway. It's going to happen. When you wear yourself out, you're going to finally make the change you say you want to make today. So who cares? Right? Who cares? Just make the change today. Get it over with. Skip the bad stuff. Make the adjustment right now. The good stuff is right around the corner. There is no need to wait. I promise you that. That's so simple. See, come here real close if it's your first time, and we always get new people into the show. It's hard to believe after 19 years of doing the show, people keep showing up and saying, "Ooh, I'm brand new." Say, "Hey, how old are you?" "I'm 19. Oh. Don't do that to me. Scott's Universe is over at motivationtomove.com. You can find everything I do there. There's courses, there's free resources for you, including the Perfect Week Planner. You can get to my Facebook page, the whole thing there. It's just easy for you to remember. Just go over there. But I'll come back tomorrow. We're going to talk about identifying obstacles or opportunities versus obstacles. They are one and the same depending on the day, right? There's no doubt about that. That's kind of silly. How does that even work? I don't know. Actually, I do. That's why you should come back tomorrow, because I'm not going to tell you today. No, I'm not going to do that. It's called the Big Tease. And if I'm anything, I'm a big tease. So I'll see you tomorrow.